Hey there, LT Gamers. My name is Tom, and today we're delving into the captivating world of Great Houses of Calderia, an early access title that's been making waves in the strategy gaming community. Developed by Resistance Games and published by FireSquid, this intriguing mix of strategy and exploration promises to immerse players in a medieval world of power struggles and diplomacy. Now, before we dive into the review, I'd like to extend a big thanks to FireSquid for providing an early key, allowing me to spend over 6 hours exploring the depths of Calderia. If you're excited about this review and want to stay up to date with more gaming content, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. With that said, LT Gamers, let's jump right into it. Great Houses of Calderia introduces an intriguing twist to strategy gameplay by immersing you in the lives of your house members. It's not just about commanding forces and making choices, you're tasked with managing the complex web of your family's desires and stories. The game's standout feature is the ability to appoint family members to crucial tasks, but be prepared for resistance, they might not always be too thrilled about it. Balancing their needs with the needs and demands of the house adds this depth to the resource management of the game. You make critical decisions both during battles and major diplomatic events, marriages, peace negotiations, distribution of titles, to gain every advantage over your rivals. Manage battles through real-time tactical unit management system. New titles cannot be solely achieved on the battlefield, but through a delicate balance of diplomacy, cunning, intrigue, and prosperous trade. However, I would say that while this approach offers quite a fresh take, the gameplay, for me, occasionally lacked the dynamism to keep you feel like you're constantly engaged. I was waiting around for events to happen, and I would also say events felt sometimes quite repetitive. I would often be maybe courting someone and the same event would come up 3 or 4 times in a row, and it would feel a bit formula. So it leads to moments of waiting rather than active involvement. Despite this, the unique family-driven gameplay aligns well with the game's theme, and let's dive into the other aspects of this title. Great Houses of Calderia presents a functional visual style that serves its purpose without necessarily wowing players. The user interface is more definitely on the functional side of things, I would say, than eye-catching, focusing on usability rather than aesthetics, and it does its job okay in this regard. The detail on the map, unfortunately, did not leave a lasting impression to me. So while the graphics quality does the job, it lacks the intricacy that could truly immerse players in the world, and is definitely lacking when it's compared to other titles like Crusader Kings 4 or EU4, for example. In some ways, I felt the visuals felt a little half-baked, not realizing the full potential of the game's theme and what it could offer. So while they don't hinder the overall experience, they also don't really contribute to it. So I would say this game's not going to win awards for visual design, but it is a grand strategy game, and maybe this is not what people would be looking for overall. So touching on the story and setting elements, the game immerses players in a world of feudal politics and power struggles, taking inspiration from the Mediterranean resistance. In this game, you step into the shoes of a noble family with ambitions to rule Calderia, a mythical province of an empire marked by an insatiable thirst for power. Your ultimate goal is to make the house shine, expand your influence and triumph over your adversaries, ascending through the ranks of Calderia to seize the throne of the power-hungry viceroy. The setting sets a stage for an intriguing narrative that, games like this, you are making your own story very much and telling the story as you go, but it gives you all the blocks you need to do so. And I think it does so in a nice, engaging setting in that regard. So I find the strategic gameplay and family dynamics were one of the best elements of the game. So I think one thing that is important to note at the summary of this review is that Great Houses of Calderia is currently in early access. And this is evident for me in various aspects of the game. While the core mechanics hold a lot of promise, many features feel like they could benefit from future development and further development. During my playtime, I encountered instances where certain aspects didn't feel fully fleshed out, leading to moments of struggle. Additionally, the visual complexity of the game could be taken to a greater level. Although the functional design definitely serves its purpose, a more immersive visual experience would greatly enhance the game's overall appeal. One aspect I'm super excited about though to highlight is the potential that Calderia holds is the modding scene. As the game evolves through early access, the mod community could play a pivotal role in expanding and enhancing the experience to be found here. On the upside, it's clear that the development team is receptive to player feedback, which bodes well for the game's future. So while there is room for improvement, the groundwork has definitely been laid in this game, and I think it can grow into a more refined and engaging grand strategy title. Hopefully this has been a good review for you guys and given you a good snapshot of this game. If you've liked it, please drop us a comment, hit the like button, and of course subscribe to our journey. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye now.